In my last video, I did detailed lag tests of this Mini and then showed a formula to see if the people complaining about lag and unplayability were legit, or you have to determine the SUC, or the suck. And boy, did that ruffle some feathers. I got like 1,000 views and over 100 comments in the first week for my tiny little channel. Well, stay tuned because we're gonna ruffle some more in a new bit that I'd like to call the lame game. What's rad and what's
lame?
So let's take a look at the pros and cons of the TurboGrafx Mini and all the hubbub surrounding it, or what's weak this week. What the? Oh, stupid lag! I can't play them!
Lame.
But the emulation is very well done. And the games, are they fun and playable? Damn right they are.
Excellent!
21 shooters. Should have been 23.
Bogus.
Expensive games included that are hard to get. Not including absolutely seminal games to a console's history. Inexcusably lame! The cognitive dissonance that comes from realizing that your inability to play a game to your expected aptitude says more about you than it does about the hardware or the emulation quality. Realizing that you suck. Oh, lame!
My Raspberry Pi, my precious, over 1,000 games, only $35.
Oh, so lame. Putting Japanese language games on an American console without a translation that people can't read or play. Lame! A gargantuan 10-foot long controller cord.
No way!
Not including a power supply in the box?
No way!
Yes way.
A stiff D-pad that could leave your thumb sore. Tragically lame. Using my new and improved butt paste to soothe that aching thumb. Not washing your thumb properly before playing again. Lame. Straight up coolest interface of any mini console thus far. The CRT filter? Garbage. Lame! Complaining about the CRT filter too much while you're playing on an LCD? Calling out your own hypocrisy. Think before you come online to suck. The most adorable mascot of all time. Look at that pudding. You didn't put Bloody Wolf on there, you sons of bitches. Lame, 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 lame. The greatest Castlevania of all time. Don't argue, you know it's true.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
The improper integer scaling on certain 256 or 352 by 240 games that, when using a specific aspect ratio setting without interpolation implemented, will cause a slight shimmer effect in games, thus causing nitpickers in forums to go absolutely apeshit over the prevalence and distraction of such an effect. Alien Crush instead of Devil's Crush, the greatest pinball game of all time? Lame. The OG Splatterhouse. Seriously, guys, Splatterhouse. Starting Sapphire with the wrong card.
Gazangas.
No!
Awesome hidden arcade shooters.
Excellent!
Moto Rotor. Why, Konami?
Big lame.
Wearing a skull cap because you haven't had a haircut in the last 2 months. Watching a really cool YouTube video and not subscribing. Tragically lame. Clicking subscribe and hitting that bell.
Excellent!
Stealing your wife's wig to thrash about on YouTube.
Lame.
spoofing a sketch comedy from the 90s without giving proper credit to the show. For anyone that's still butthurt by my last video, or maybe something from this one, I really do feel bad, and I want to make it up to you, so I got a special gift just for you. Check this out. A free bottle of my new and improved, personally branded butt paste, Shmup Junkies Thumb Chum. Now I know you're excited, so let's take a closer look, shall we? After hours of playing Lords of Thunder and still not passing a level, nothing soothes that disappointment like some chum. On your thumb. Look, it's even Hudson approved. Just remember, don't forget to clean your thumb before gaming. And remember, you can always play on easy mode. Or use save states. Nothing wrong with that. Better to play and enjoy the game than not at all. Just be warned, anime girls will mock you for playing on easy mode. But better to be sore on your thumb than on your bum.
Lame.
And finally, doing yourself a disservice by listening too much to all the trolls and elitists and nitpickers and robbing yourself of a truly great gaming experience. Because despite all the lameness that's out there, these games are truly excellent. So whether you play it on the Mini, or on a computer, or a Raspberry Pi, or on original hardware, the key is that you play them. And the Mini is one of the cheapest ways and easiest ways to do that. Finally, I want to give a shout out to BTB, a fellow YouTuber who provided some choice lameness of his own that I could use for my video. And I really appreciate it. If you're into the Atari Jaguar, the Lynx, the 7800, he takes some really deep dives into those systems that you'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. Kind of like I do with the PC Engine. So check it out.
How many versions of Bomberman do I need? Lame.
So if you're still on the fence about this Mini because of a lot of the misinformation that's out there, check out my last video where I debunk a lot of that stuff. Or if you're just hungry for more cool PC Engine content, check out my first couple video reviews where I took some deep dives into the PC Engine and what made it so cool and unique. And if you can't wait for more deep dives on the PC Engine, there's plenty more to come. So you know what to do. Clicking subscribe and hitting that bell.